What it do, y'all? It's your partner Dale back in the saddle again. Good morning to you. It is Thursday. I hope you're having a good day. I'm out here doing my fatherly duties, dropping my kids off at school, which is good. Education is great. Now, one of the questions that I get really in the real estate space from a retail standpoint is, hey, Ladale, with today's economy, with the possibility of a retraction in the market, in the commercial as well as in the residential space, should I buy or lease a property? That's one of the most popular questions that I get, and the answers to those questions can be a little bit complex, and it's okay. But we can actually kind of go through those complexities. Number one, if you are wanting to acquire a home, that's great. My question to you is, since the rates are around about 7.1% FHA and above, right? The question I'm going to ask you is, can you afford that higher payment? Now, typically, if you go FHA, you're going to have to pay for principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, PITI. And also PMI in some cases, right? Can you afford that payment per month, right? Now, I don't think it's wise to acquire a home and say, okay, you refinance in 24 months. Now, because that was what people were saying in 2020. And then this debacle happened. And so if you're hearing a realtor or a loan officer say, hey, just buy it and then refinance in 24 months, run, because of the fact that they are giving you that counsel with the variable of their commission being the motivating factor, right? I don't think it's wise to follow that counsel, right? Now, is it possible for you to refinance? Sure, it is possible, but I don't think it's wise to go in a buying scenario with the exit of refinancing, because there's variables out of your control when it comes to that type of plan. Now, I'm not saying don't have that a part of your plan. You can. Don't make that your only plan, right? Number two, if you don't have a side hustle, this is only if you're looking to acquire a new home for you. If you don't have a side hustle to replace your current hustle, guys, or not to replace it, but to maybe be alongside of it and potentially even replace it. Buying may not be a thing for you unless you have a high-paying job that you can sustain for a long period of time. As you guys know, GM just laid off 6,000 people. Just laid them off. GM, okay? So again, make sure you have some sort of side hustle that you can begin to grow with for tax benefits and, of course, the income benefits to help you sustain that higher payment because of the interest rate and the PMI and the escrows, right? Now, let's go over to leasing. Now, before I go there, buying is not a bad deal in this economy if you have a plan, right? That's what I would say. If you want to buy, make sure you have a plan, an A, B, and C plan, right? Real simple. Number two, if you're leasing, that's great. Leasing is great, and to be honest with you, leasing rates are coming down because they have to, as well as price points on homes are coming down as well. So if you're buying or leasing, you're in that same scenario of price points coming down. But from a leasing standpoint, leasing rates are coming down. Sorry about the sun, guys. So should you lease? You can. That's fine. I would say lease with an intention to either acquire said home, if you want to acquire, or at least for a long period of time. So in other words, if you want to lease, I would do probably a 24-month lease or a 36-month lease and lock in that rental rate. Lock it in for a long period of time. If you wanted to lease to own, which is fine, or lease purchase, depending on what state that you're in, because laws are different when it comes to leasing to purchasing. I would actually have a clause in there that talks about a certain portion of your lease gets credit as a down payment, and also either a pre-negotiated price point, or the price point has to be predicated upon an appraisal, right? Now you must say, Dale, every price point has to be based on appraisal. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, guys. I've seen some train wrecks. So make sure that you have that wording in that agreement, right? Because again, there's two masters, God and money, and money only became a master when God said it was a master. So you'll know what people who are serving by what they do, right? Whether it be God or money. So guys, it's really simple. You can't go wrong with either option. It really depends on your plan. What is your plan? That's all it is. Give us the plan. Either way it goes, just make sure you have I believe, a side hustle to be able to not only sustain the payment, whether you are buying or leasing. Because I think now more than ever, guys, a side hustle is going to change the game for a lot of families. So again, leasing and buying, none of those options are bad if you have a plan, right? It's real simple. And I would say, make a plan, submit it to the Lord, and see what He tells you to do, right? Because our plans may not match His plans. Because His way is not our way, His thoughts not our thoughts. It's real simple. So let's hope this helps you out. I get that question a lot, a lot. And that's fine. I enjoyed the question. I hope I answered it a little bit. Now I may do maybe a live training to go through those nuances, so to speak, because I believe that the way to buy right, whether it is retail or investor, is to learn how to acquire distressed properties. Now you must say, how can a retail property be distressed? You will be alarmed at what distress means in a retail standpoint, right? Distress could mean someone's behind on their payments. Distress could mean someone can't afford the property anymore. Distress could mean someone's trying to sell their property and they can't sell it and have to move because of the job. There's a variety of distressed nuances in real estate. Know all of them, guys. This is the reason why, guys. I'm giving away a free ebook, Distressed Property Investing. This works whether it is retail or investor, right? How you can learn how to locate, vet, and even close a distressed property in your town. And that distressed property just may be your new, what they call homestead, or home for your family, guys. I have a friend of mine that actually bought his first home for his family via distressed property investing. That was his first home. Now they're on to their second home. But their first home was in a very affluent area, and they got it for cheap. When I say cheap, cheap. So they're out there, guys. They're out there. But guys, thank you so much for your time. God bless you. God bless you. Hope you have a phenomenal day. God bless you. See you next time. Peace.
Okay, so you did fixes and flips first, or were they? Now it sounds like you're more buy and hold. Okay, so you were wholesaling first. Okay,
because I was broke. I had no credit. I had no money. So I had to get some money coming in. So I learned how to do wholesale.
And you were doing wholesaling at the good time too.
2000.
When it wasn't so saturated.
I kind of saw the debacle coming. Okay. It didn't make any sense. I was like, wait a minute, how can you lend out to retail buyers 99.7%?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a down tick. It's insolvent.
And you got to remember, in some states, because I lived in Florida at the time, you could have loan to value above 100% of your property.
Right.
The first property that I bought, it was 110%. We left the bank with like $30,000.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
It was amazing to me. I was like, why am I not doing this all the time? But then clearly 08, 09 let me know why people shouldn't have been doing that all the time.
08, 09, that's why I made that lion's share of my money.
Wow. Okay.
Actually running from the cows, I was running to it.
Of course.
Because I saw it was coming.
Okay.
A lot of my business colleagues back then were buying flippers.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was wise for me to share 50% of my profit with Uncle Sam. He didn't do no work.
Okay.
So why would I give him free money?
Of course.
Okay, how can I make sure I'm still legal, but keep the lion's share of the cash flow?
Of course.
So I began studying the tax code with my accountants and CPAs, and I said, okay, I'm going to buy and hold a lot of properties. Now watch this. I actually buy a lot of properties. I take home money when I actually acquire it every single time.
Okay, you need to break that down just a little bit.
If you wanted to know how successful real estate investors make money with their acquired real estate and not when they sell it, click on the link below or swipe up and download our free ebook, Distressed Property Investing. The blueprint is in the ebook. Stay blessed, holla at your partner, and download the ebook today.